first, I want to give honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Gadash. Double honors to your elders, apostles. Shalom to all you Akim Aqua. And double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all you Akim Aqua out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. This is your brother Ashemaiah, back with another video. All right. Today is election day. And I don't even know how to start off this video, man, but I'm excited for prophecy. You know, whoever gets in office, all we know, brothers that and sisters, that prophecy is going to commence. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not excited because of, oh, she might get in office or he may get in office, but I'm going to say this. I'm excited for prophecy, and I'm excited for what's to come, that the impact of what this election is about to bring. Okay? Because because America is coming to a civil war. All right, that's why the title is Civil War is on the rise. Okay, Civil War is on the rise, and I got some scriptures, and I hope this video is very edifying to all you Akim Aqua, the elect, and the scattered Israelites that scatter abroad throughout the four corners of the earth and throughout Babylon. But nevertheless, let's get into it. Babylon in the scriptures, all right, Babylon is America. Okay, Babylon is America according to the scriptures. Okay, Revelations, and in Babylon is going to be destroyed in the times to come. And one of the biggest things one of the biggest destructions, one of the biggest prophecies that's going to destroy Babylon is civil war. Okay, civil war is on the rise, man. So I'm gonna grab Isaiah. Actually, I'm gonna grab Isaiah 19:2. And I also wrote down some scriptures on here, so I memorized them. So it's Isaiah 19:2. And no matter who you vote for, man, prophecy is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And let me say this, your vote doesn't matter because the Electoral College is the one that chooses the president, who chooses to get in office, not you simple ass people, you simple ass Americans. But this is Isaiah 19:2. On that day, there shall be an altar to the Lord in the midst of the land of Egypt. Oh, Shalaki, no, 19:2, not 19:19. Shalaki. This is Isaiah 19:2. I'm sorry, 1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall be melt in the midst of it. So right, Yahweh Shai is going to come back in a swift cloud, a chariot. Okay? And the idols, the works, the establishments, the buildings of Egypt, which is America, because Egypt means bondage. Okay, modern Egypt, the modern day Egypt is America because America has enslaved the so-called Black, Latino, Native American man, woman, and child. But don't worry, because hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is gonna come back with the arm out of chariots to save the elect. All right, but before that, a big, huge, bloody conflicts and events must happen before Yahweh Shai's return. Okay, this is Isaiah 19:2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And what is that? That's civil war. Okay, civil war is going to commence. And Egyptian against Egyptian, which means these Edomites, because they're the modern day Egyptians. Okay, they are the ones that's ruling, these Edomites, these so-called white people. So as you can see, you have Democrat white people versus Republican white people. Or you got liberals versus leftists and leftists versus rightists, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of division that's happening. Okay? But as we speak, as this happening, Akim, Shalak, I can't control this energy because it's like, man, like we literally seen what's about to happen, man. We're literally about to see shit hits the fan. But to Akim, don't get mad. Don't get mad. Don't get sad or depressed or feel some form of like, damn, like, man, why is this happening? Don't feel that way, man, because prophecy is happening as we speak. All right, the prayers that the prayers that we've been praying about, we're living in a prayer. That's what I'm trying to say. The things that we've been praying for is happening. Okay, the things that we've been praying for, the things that we're praying for is happening as we speak, and the prophecies that we've been preaching and bringing out throughout the four corners of the earth, and throughout on the highways and byways and all the cities that we dwell in, is happening as we speak. So, hey man, we're we live in some beautiful we live in some beautiful times, man. Okay, very beautiful times. Okay, and the Egyptians. Okay, it says I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right, these Edomites are going against each other, man. Our brothers post up this article. Electoral violence is on the rise, man. No, it said electoral election violence is higher than ever. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw that video of that Jake. It was his Jake. He said he went to a gun store and he was going to buy some ammunition for a gun until he realized that the gun store that he always went to was filled with all types of Edomites, man. And he said he was the only Jake in that store, and it was Edomites from age 18 to 30, man, practicing guns, know how to shoot. Hey, Esau about to show that preparatory hatred towards you Israelites, man. And y'all not gonna handle it because y'all sided with the devil. Y'all sided with Esau Edom. And Esau's gonna show that great hatred that he been holding on, that he been bottling up for a very long time. He's gonna spill it out upon you Edomites, man. I mean, like you Israelites. Okay? Because hey, you Israelites, man, y'all done, man. All right. It says Egyptians against Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And that's what's happening right now, man. There's great division as we speak. Okay, there's a lot of things that's happening. That's the scriptures is speaking of, man. And I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm super excited because the prophecies that we've been bringing out for a very long time is happening, man. And I'm like a kid on Christmas, man. I can't control myself, man, because the scriptures of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming true, man. Shalom Malak, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why I'm smiling. That's why I'm in great joy, man. So don't take this as like, don't think the election day is gonna be fear. It's gonna be, oh shit, what I'm gonna do. Hey man, put all your coins, put all your chips, put all your faith and belief in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Put Yahweh Bashim Yahushua first, man. Hope, grace, mercy, 144, Barakatah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Shalom Malak. All right. So, hey, no matter what happens, put Yahweh Bashim Yahushua first, man. Where this is a beautiful time that we're in. Let these people fear, man. Let these people get and tremble. Let these people be terrified and scared of what's to come, man. Not us. This is greatness, man. Whoever gets in office, man, something's gonna pop off. Hell is about to break loose, and civil war is gonna be on the rise, man. It doesn't make sense they made a movie called Civil War in the year 2024, man. So, hey, that's predictive programming. Okay. So it says, I'll set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And that's going to lead to what? Jacob's trouble. Okay, this is Jeremiah 30:7. Yo, we in some beautiful times, brothers. Y'all gotta be in the good spirit, man. Because hey, the Lord's gonna take care of us in the times to come. This is Jeremiah 30:7. All right, we've been preparing for this, man. It's Jeremiah 30:7. Last, for that day is great, so none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. We're gonna be saved out of it in the times to come. Shalom, Chikamadu, brother, in the United Kingdom. Shalom, okay. So hey, we're gonna be saved out of this wicked ass place, man. All right, wherever brothers are scattered throughout Babylon or throughout the world, and you sisters that are scattered throughout Babylon and throughout the world, the Lord is gonna take care of you, man. And we serve an omnipotent, universal God, man. An multiversal God, man, that could do multiple things. He could do infinite amount of things at one time, man. So, hey, we're gonna be taken care of in a time like never before. A day great in time like never before, man. Jacob's trouble, man. I'm sorry, I can't control myself, man. I've been preaching. Man, we be out there for a very long time. We're seeing these things happening, man. Call on Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kadash, man. Let's fucking go, man. We about to see prophecy fucking happen, man. Woo! Shalaki. But come on, man. Like, I'm not trying to be on some WWE wrestling shit, all be all loud and proud, but like this is an exciting time that we're in. You know, it's like seeing the favorite part of your movie, man. Your favorite part of the movie. Okay. So this is I'm gonna go to Matthew. I'm gonna go to Matthew 26. And Shalaki for my outbursts, but I can't. This is a beautiful time, man. Okay, this is Matthew 12 and 26. And this is not how I wanted to plan out my video, but the spirit just like that, man. The spirit is just like that, you know. It's not Jeremiah, Matthew 12 and 26. And if Satan cast out, actually, I'm sorry, 25. This is Matthew 5. This is Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every city or house divided against itself should not stand. And what did these Americans are saying? America's divided. We gotta build together, and we don't. Hey, there's gonna be a civil war. Hey, the Ohio senator said if things don't go planned, man, we're gonna go into a civil war. All right, we're gonna go to a civil war, and people think that a civil war is like muskets, cannons, and the Confederacy waving the flag, and the Union carrying swords and muskets, and we got to march into Gettysburg and fight to the death. That's what people think that the Civil War is going to be like. No, man, no, a Civil War, especially in America, is going to be more deadly than anything that you can't even think of, man. That movie Civil War, that's just a small example, man, because in that movie, the characters were just photographers for the press. They was working for I believe a newspaper company that was taking pictures and documenting of the new second Civil War that's to come. But this Civil War is going to be, man, it's going to be deadly, man, because they said if you look at gun statistics, there's 3 AR-15s for one person, and there's 5 Glocks for one person. So one America has 3 AR-15 rifles and 5 Glocks, man. So there's enough guns for everybody. And there's gun prices and gun buying is on a high level, man. People are buying, AR-15 shotguns, pistols, crossbows, anything that could help them defend their families, man. And let me say this to you brothers that are out there preaching, if you're gonna go out there preaching today, just make sure that you that you go out early. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out at night, man, because I'm telling you, the demons these demons gonna let loose, man. Okay? So hey, it says Yahweh said every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every city or house divided against itself should not stand. And like they say, you got all these articles and videos, people saying like, man, America's divided. This elections got a lot of people divided. We never seen an election like this before, where if one of them loses, something bad is going to happen. The opposite party, whoever lose, one party is going to react into a negative way, and the other party is going to react a negative way, and that's going to cause a civil war. And also, I want to bring up some articles real quick. Okay, I'm gonna bring up some articles real quick. I'm gonna grab my phone. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I had to charge my phone, my other phone, on a different outlet. So let me move it over right here. All right. So I'm gonna grab this article real quick. This is ABC News. Some Republicans-led states refuse to let Justice Department monitors into polling places. Okay, right. Recommend you brothers to get this article. It says some Republicans led states refuse to let Justice Department, basically about the polls. And this article gives you a little hint that one of these states are going to remove itself from the other states Because when you watch Civil War, one of the biggest states, and the movie Bushwick, if you watch these modern day Civil War movies, one of the biggest things that they tell you is that Texas or California will exceed from the states, man. It will remove itself from the other states. So it says, Washington, some Republicans led states say they will block the Justice Department's election monitors from going inside polling places on election day, pushing back on federal authorities' decades-long practices of watching for uh, violations of federal voting laws. Officials in Florida and Texas have said they won't allow federal election monitors into polling sites on Tuesday. So Florida and Texas said, no, we're not gonna let you see the election monitors, man. That's one of the biggest Republican states is Florida and Texas, man. And they say that Texas is its own country. They be saying California is its own country. So what if, let's just say this, right? I'm putting a hypothetical, scenario. When you watch these Civil War movies, they always bring up these two or three states that always exceed from the United States. All right. Or you watch any show that's talking about a modern day Civil War. Civil War is three states. It's either Florida, Texas, and California. Okay, and they will exceed from the other states, and they will bind together, and they will make their own form of confederacy. All right, Shalom, Shalom, my brother in California, or I believe Texas, but he out there in the West. You know what I'm saying? They show you that in the movie Bushwick. When them soldiers came and invade Bushwick, certain parts of New York City, and when the characters came across one of those black soldiers, those black suited soldiers, he said, "Are you?" One of the characters asked them, like, Are you a foreign country? Are you from a foreign country?" And once that soldier talked, he spoke pure English. He said, "No, we're from Texas." And he said in the movie that Texas exceeded itself from the other states, and became its own country, and started the Civil War. So, hey, man, these countries, man, I mean, not countries, just want to remind you, brothers and sisters, that any day these states can just remove itself, man, and start their own thing. And that's going to start a clash between the United States and them states, man. A divide, man. Officials in Florida and Texas have said they won't allow federal election monitors into polling sites on Tuesday. So, hey, Florida and Texas ain't liking this, man. They're like, no, we ain't letting that shit happen. Let me grab something else. Election. The risk of election violence in America is real. This is on theeconomist.com. Okay, the risk of election violence is real. And it says there are countries in the world where machete-wielding teenagers and medium voters are a routine part of elections. America is not normally among them. Yet on October 28th, an 18-year-old man in Florida was arrested for doing exactly that. Caleb James Williams said was, according to the local police, part of a group of 8 young men hanging out in a parkway lot of early vote polling stations in suburban Jacksonville, waving Donald Trump flags and chanting slogans. Mr. Williams allegedly brandished a machete in an aggressive, threatening posture over his head at 2 women who supported Kamala Harris. All right, this is a purge energy is out, man. That's what the same thing they was doing at the purge, man. All right, before the purge started, you always got these characters like threatening you, like, I'm gonna kill you when the bell ring, man. All right, you got character when you watch the movie The Purge, you see characters sharpening their weapons, putting their mask on before the purge even happened, man. Okay, putting on their makeup, putting on their suits. You know what I'm saying? Walking throughout the neighborhoods with AR-15s and AK-47s, and always threatening people before the purge even happens. This is it says in late October 2 poll. It says in late October 2 ballot boxes, one in Washington State and one in Oregon, were sight alike. In Arizona on October 24th, a 60-year-old man was arrested in connections with 3 incidents where a Democratic National Committee officer was shot at, first with a BB gun and then with real bullets. In Michigan, on November 2nd, a 55-year-old man was charged after allegedly accelerating his car at Harris campaign canvassers while calling for them to be exterminated. And in July, one candidate, Donald Trump, was also assassinated. Many Americans fear it could get worse. 3/4 of Americans say that they are worried about post-election violence, according to AP NLRC poll. Some businesses in Washington, D.C. have boarded up their windows, apparently for fears of riots. Hey, man, we in some crazy times, man. Few large businesses are quietly preparing for potential disruption by canceling meetings, suggesting employees work from home. That's what they was doing during the time of George Floyd. Businesses were boarding up their walls, their windows, their entrances, their exits, so people won't go in and start robbing the place. And you're gonna see a lot of that happen, man. Don't don't be surprised for these little young niggas start robbing people, man. These little young niggas start robbing Wawas and gas station stores, gun stores, all right, antique stores, stuff like that, man. What they gonna do in during the time of George Floyd? Imagine times 5, man, times 10. It says reading for potential unrest from some media organizations have even redeployed correspondents from war zones. A few media organizations are warning darkly of quote unquote civil war. But how bad could it really get? Okay, what is that? What scripture did that speak of, man? It's the second Esdras. I'm gonna grab actually I'm gonna grab second Esdras. Second Esdras 15 and 15. Next, sorry, 5. This is actually second Esdras 15 and 5. Behold, save the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has he polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So hey, the Lord about to send the sword, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And the main destructions are the sword, man. And what is the Lord's sword? It's Esau. He's gonna send Esau to you fucking niggas, man. Because Esau not just gonna fight against himself, but the main targets that Esau and these other nations that everybody's gonna attack. The main targets that they want is you fucking Jakes, man. All of you that go down to Egypt for help, man. Because y'all part of the problem. I'm gonna go to 15. The second Esdras, 15. I'm sorry, 14. Woe to the world is them that dwell therein. So the majority of people in the world, woe to them, man. 15. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up, fight against another, and swords in their hands. And the modern day sword is a modern day gun. You're gonna see people walking down the street. You're gonna see people walking down the street with Remington 870 shotguns, Mossberg 500s, AR-15s, all right, Glock 17s. You're gonna see these young niggas act wild. You're gonna see these cartel niggas act wild. You're gonna see these immigrants and foreigners, these Colombian groups and terrorist groups run wild. You're gonna see these fucking rednecks and Edomites run wild, man. They all going, man. It's gonna be all hell breaking loose, man. All hell is about to break loose. Okay. Where was I? 16. For there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And what did the article say? Okay. I'm gonna go back to the main the top paragraph, not the second paragraph. It says many Americans fear it could get worse. 3/4 of Americans say that they are worried about post-election violence. And when that happens, people are not going to listen to their officers. Nobody going to listen to the police. Nobody going to listen to these big, huge, high authoritative people, the Department of Security, this, that, and the third. Nobody going to listen to them, man. All hell is going to break loose, even you Americans like it or not, man. It says some businesses in Washington, D.C. have boarded up their windows, apparently for fear of riots. A few large businesses are quietly preparing for potential disruption by canceling meetings, suggesting employees work from home, ready for potential unrest. Some media organizations have redeployed correspondents from war zones. A few media organizations are warning darkly of a quote unquote civil war. But how bad could it really get? It's gonna get really bad, man. Because it says it shall be sedition amongst men. Okay, for there shall be sedition amongst men, invading one another. Sedition means like nobody's following the government, basic rebellion. Okay, high rebellion, high riots, high civil unrest. All right, they're gonna deploy martial law, and the civil war is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's biblical prophecy, man. Okay, no matter what happens, man, whoever gets in office, prophecy is going to commence, man. I'm going to go down to 17. A man shall desire to go into a city, should not be able to. Right. When things pop off, people are gonna be desiring to fled cities, man. Gonna go to these other cities. Okay, Shalom Mak, Shalom Mak. People gonna be fled to these other cities. And they gonna look for yo, we had some crazy times, man. People gonna be I don't you know, for those that live in Philadelphia, the only way you can leave out the city, one of the biggest main paths to leave out the city is Benjamin Franklin Bridge, man. The Ben Franklin Bridge. Okay, there's other ways to leave Philadelphia, but when I'm speaking of Philadelphia, I'm speaking like these metropolises. If you want to leave these metropolises, there's only a few paths to leave these cities, man. And even if you're trying to leave the city, man, them roads, those blocks, them streets gonna be blocked off, man. Them neighborhoods are gonna be blocked off, man, by the military or by gangs, whoever, man. The Lord's gonna keep people where they at, man. It's gonna be escape from New York times 100, man. And it's gonna be escape from your city. Everybody's gonna be blocked into their own city. It's gonna be hell on earth, man. For because their pride, it says 18, 2 Corinthians 15:18. For because their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. You fucking wicked ass niggas, man. Y'all gonna be afraid, man. Y'all gonna be terrified. Okay. Are you niggas that want to go out and vote? You know, I live in a house with 2 women. They went out and vote, man. All right, my sister just left 20 minutes ago before this video started. She wanted to go out and vote. And we all know, I already know who they're gonna vote for. But your vote doesn't matter, man. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't be having a stranger above you. You shouldn't be having a heathen over you, man. But our people don't know that. So guess what? They're gonna die in their ignorance and their unfaithfulness. As it says in 2 Corinthians 15:4, for the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So the majority of people that are Israelites, all right, the 2/3, which are Israelites, they're going to die in their unfaithfulness. Okay, my family, they're 2/3, man. Now, if the Lord have mercy upon them, hey, but how I'm seeing it, you know, speaking as a man, they're 2/3, man, and 2/3 ain't gonna make it. And this is what's going to happen in the future. 2 Corinthians 15:18, for because their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy the houses with the sword, spoil their goods because of lack of bread for great tribulation. And that's what's going to happen. Okay. God, okay, we're not supposed to vote because they're strangers. Not only just that, they're heathens. Okay, all these presidents that these jakes like to vote for, they were all heathens. Not a single one of them are Israelites. We only vote for one person. That's Yahweh Shai. And not, you know, forget voting, man. We already know Yahweh Shai is going to be king of this earth, man. King of the world to come. Okay, so we don't need Kamala or Trump. We don't need Dave McCormick or the other guy, whoever his name is, man. We don't need these senators, these presidents, these congressmen to be over us. We need Yahweh Shai, man. That's the true ruler of the earth, man. That's the true emperor of this new empire to come that's going to be ruled by Israelites. Okay? So I'm going to grab another scriptures real quick. I have so many scriptures, man. You know what? I'm going to grab this. This is Isaiah 31. Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because there are very few. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. So woe to you that go on to Egypt and look for help from Egypt, to go down to vote for Kamala or Trump. You basically want Egypt over. You basically want this place to continue. You see, you 2/3, y'all just sick dogs. That's all. All right, my mother and my sister, man, they're sick dogs. And when I mean sick dog, I'm not actually calling them a dog. I'm saying when you have a sick animal, a dog, the only way you can cure it, that can't be cured, is to put to death, man. Okay, and that's what's about to come. That you 2/3, y'all gonna be put to death because y'all constantly putting these gods, these idols, these gods and idols, and these presidents, these leaders over you, man. Woe to you that go down to Egypt for help. The majority of Israelites are going down to Egypt for help, and these are the same Israelites that we came out of Egypt, and they said, "Let's go back to Egypt because they was full of riches and goods, man, so we could live with the Egyptians forever, them Hamites forever." And that was the old generation, because the younger generation went to the promised land. But you old niggas, you old generation, y'all you coon niggas, hey, a lot of the Lord gonna destroy a lot of you, man. Every single one of y'all. See, the only group of Israelites that's gonna make it out of this destruction is the elect, the small remnant. Okay, the 144,000. This is two. Yeah, he said, yeah, he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will rise against. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Isaiah 31:1. It says, "But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yet he's also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, but will rise against the house of the evildoers and against them that work iniquity." All right. Once the Lord says something, it's not gonna go back to him. He's not gonna change his mind, man. Once the Lord commence something, it happens. This is 3. Now the Egyptians are men, not Yahweh. All right. The Egyptians are men. All right, these soldiers, these presidents, these congressmen, they wake up in the morning, they breath stink, they use the bathroom, they use the shower, like every man does, every person does. So they're mortal men, but they see themselves as gods. They see themselves as rulers, man. But they're just dust. Why is ash and dust so proud, man? 3. All right, it says, now the Egyptians are men, not Yahweh. Their horses are flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he will help. Both he hath helped us shall fall. He that is hoping shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. 4. It says, for thus hath the Lord spoken unto me, like a lion, like as a lion and a young lion roaring on his prey. When a multitude of shepherds is called forth against him, he will not be afraid of their voice, nor abase himself, for the noise of them shall the Lord of hosts come down to fight for Mount Zion and for the hill thereof. Okay, and the Lord is going to save us, man. The Lord is going to protect us in these times to come, man. I'm going to skip down to... yeah. I'm going to skip down to 7. It says, for in that day every man shall cast away his idols of silver and his gold, idols of gold, which your own hands have made unto you for a sin. Right? You people are going to leave your gods and idols, man, when the Lord crack them clouds, man. Okay, Yahweh Bashim outside is going to bring destruction upon you Egyptians, you modern day Babylonians, man, because you have to follow the earth. You Edomites, you have to follow the earth alongside with you 2/3 Jakes and you heathens, man. The Lord got a big, huge enemy list. He got a lot of ops, man, a lot of ops. I'm gonna grab I'm gonna grab. You know what? I'm gonna grab Luke 12 and 51. This is Luke 12 because I got a book that I wrote down on my scriptures. So if you wonder why I'm looking on the other way, I got scriptures that I wrote down. This is Luke 12 and 51. All right, this is Luke 12 and 51. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on earth? I'll tell you nay, but rather division. The Lord is coming to bring division. All right, you got people that are Republican and Democrat. You got people that are liberals, and the other ones is rightists and leftists. I can't, I don't understand that. I don't know much about that. You got conservatives versus liberals versus left wing, all types of shit, man. Okay, you got people that are divided in religion, all right, beliefs, philosophies. All right, it says the father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. That's what's about to come. Families are going to be divided, man. Everything in America is divided against itself. And what does it say? A house divided against itself cannot stand. What is that going to bring? Civil war, man. Civil war is going to happen. It's going to happen. It's prophecy. Okay. I'm going to Matthew real quick. This is Matthew 25. Matthew 24, Shalaki, Matthew 24. All right, this Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that it says, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So, amen. There's going to be a lot of famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. But what's to come is going to be the beginning of all sorrows, bigger sorrows that we are experiencing right now, man. Okay? And we have experienced in the past. All right, 9/11, World War II, the Vietnam War, the Spanish-American War, the old Civil War, man. All of that is gonna be like, man, a walk in the park. World War I and World War II, man. It's gonna be like a walk in the park, man. So, hey, man, these Americans are divided. America's gonna be destroyed, and you brothers, man, stay wise out here. I'm gonna make a video and another video in a couple of minutes. But I'm Ratazah. I hope you Akim Aquat are edified. First, I'm gonna give honors to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone. Peace and salutations to all you Akim Aquat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. This is your brother Hashemiah. I have to say, Shalom.